to you guys. You see the riders cross the line. Looks relatively fresh, a little unshaven, but I'm not smelling anything bad up here. I think I'm more gamey myself. But what these riders have to go through and the crews that help them, there literally is no time to sleep when these guys are doing half-mile pulls. It is just rapid fire. The crews have to get the riders ready. They've got to set up the next rider. It is just non-stop adrenaline and a non-stop action. So when something big like happened yesterday, this was the fourth place team at the time. One of their riders went down. How'd you handle that?
It was tough. One of our sets of four had just finished coming down sort of half the Appalachians. They'd sort of pulled their way up and over all the peaks, and we did a handover to the second set of four guys, who was Steve and God, I can't remember now, John and Malcolm and Francis, and literally within about 10 minutes of getting going, Steve was the rider on the course, and he hit something and came off his bike badly, and he's got a busted cheek and a couple of broken ribs, and he broke his wrist, and they haven't finished doing all the diagnosis yet, but he's not in a great way, but he's okay. he'll live, and that's what's good about it. But you can imagine, you're on day whatever that was, 6.5, and we're thinking, what, 400 miles to go? That's a day's riding, or less than that. I can't remember.
Guys, when did you buy the bikes?
February. Or was it March? Like, literally, two of the guys in the team did not have a road bike until we bought these bikes we got here now, and that was March. Yeah? They had mountain bikes, right? I bought a bike less than a year ago. Everybody had ridden a bike before, but none of us had ridden road bikes. We are literally a team of rowers. We spend our time, used to spend our time, because most of us are retired now, including our leader who's in the hospital, Steve Redgrave, who won 5 Olympic medals at rowing. But he,
The question is just like turning in my mind. So none of us ever rode before, so we wanted to do Race Across America. How did that idea even germinate?
If I do that, you get a pretty good idea how that idea germinated.
BEER.
Yeah, and FOOD. Yeah, and too much and not enough. So, yeah, that's how it germinated. Well, let's lose some weight. Race across America sounds like a good idea. We can raise some money as well. There you go.
The thing is, you made it. And you're looking really trim.
I just see it as interval training, that's all. Simple. We're raising money for Sport Relief, which is a UK charity, alongside the Steve Redgrave Fund, and the Steve Redgrave Fund raises money to help disadvantaged children get into sport. So it actually buys rowing machines for schools in disadvantaged areas, and it's a pretty cool thing, and it's helped a couple of hundred schools so far in the UK, and obviously we'd like to help a lot more. Okay, I need to tell you who Sir Steve Redgrave is. Steve is Britain's most successful ever Olympian. He rode at 5 successive Olympic Games, winning a gold medal at each one of them. He also won a bronze at one of them. And he finally retired at the age of 38, which is pretty late for an oarsman. And he is just, he's Britain's favourite sports person, really. Anytime there is ever a vote of that kind on national TV, Steve comes up as Britain's most favourite sports person, which is amazing. Better than David Beckham, who you may have heard of, who's a soccer player. That's football to us. Or you're probably watching the Soccer Ball World Championships or something there, aren't you?
Yeah, that's your boots, boy.
And you got some weird sport going on over there. What's that all about? Like the handball or something, I don't know. Right. Where do I get a beer?
Beer is available all over the place down here. All you need to do is walk in, say you're with Race Across America, and you will be treated very, very well.
Let's do it!
I want to thank you for all the time you gave us tonight. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much indeed. And thanks to the Race Across America for this fantastic event. And some of us might be back.
Excellent. Look for you next year.